Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, I did already a reading about this in my car. I did not put it up, but I think it needs to be out. It might make me more enemies, but who cares? Anyway. So what came out is my spirit guide were talking about shizoku, and kazoku, and kurusuku. And they were talking about 4 new leaders that are actually coming from Japan. And it's Japanese language. They told I don't speak Japanese. My spiritual leaders told me in a Japanese language, shizoku and kazoku. Well, I googled it up. Well, shizoku is an ancient noble family, and samurais are coming from that. They're coming from samurais, okay? Kuzuku is an ancient royal family. All the emperors came from the Kuzuku family. That is the Google actually said. Kurusuku, I didn't find this name like that. I found only a suku that means college or school or something like that in Japanese. I have no idea what does mean kuru. But what I know that the name of this secret martial arts school is what I could see, because Source gave me a download and showed me lots of things. So what I could see is this Kurusuku is a martial arts school for the terrorists, okay? For terrorist groups. And there's one in Japan, and they want to build one in Europe, actually. So what I saw there is this 4 leader coming from the Shizoku and Kazoku family. They were trained in this Kurusuku school, okay? Also, what I saw that Divine Feminine, the new hit man, actually it's a hit woman who was paid. This is a woman who has Japanese and French origin. The father is French. The mother is Japanese. The name my spirit guide told me Simone, a very ancient French name. And she was born in south of France. But she was trained in this Kurusuku also. She's a hitman. She was paid by a water sign woman, a water sign man, actually 2 water sign men, to take the Divine Feminine out, okay? They explain that this divine, you need to understand this Kurusuku is not a simple martial arts school. I mean, if you can imagine that the ninja can fabricate all kinds of weapons from nothing, imagine that in this martial arts school, they don't only learn martial arts, but actually they learn everything about modern weapons. And these people who are trained there, extremely disciplined. Yes, they have a knowledge of ancient martial art. Yes, they do. But they use modern weapons. And actually they can, for example, create explosives from nothing, practically. And also, they have extremely high intelligence. They are professional killers. And what I could see in spirit, that Qigong and Tai Chi is some something we use to master energy. This Kurosuku school use a new kind of, how shall I put this, energy work that is actually quite dark, okay? And that was implemented in the way of fighting. I could see that many style of fights, martial arts they learn. So all the Chinese and Japanese, all kind of martial arts, of course. But I could see also the Indian and kind of style of Indian fights. They know all kind of modern weapons, and they can create, as I told you, any kind of explosive from practically nothing. These 4 leaders are extremely rich. They're coming from a very rich family. And the country where they are, I don't prefer telling it on YouTube because I don't want to have more trouble. They want to replace all the leaders from the secret society I already read about. I have impression, what I could see in spirit, they already beheaded 3 leaders, and a 4th one will be beheaded soon. They want to eliminate them and take over. They want to rebuild the wall. Well, imagine in a criminal market, they want to take over and put their feet down in Europe, okay? These 4 leaders bought properties in this country all over. They have already 500 people working for them, and they sent already 80 people from the 500 in Japan, in this Kurosuku school. This Kurosuku school, they want to create one in a country where they bought the properties, and they're planning to go to other European country, take over everywhere in Europe. They want to take over Europe, okay? What I saw, this hitman or hitwoman, Simone, actually I could see all of her childhood. I don't know why source show it to me. I have no idea. But what I could see that she works with poison. She's a kind of chemist. Maybe she has a high degree from chemistry. And the poison, actually, she wants to use, or maybe she already used on this divine feminine. I could detect an ingredients. It might have been not used yet on the divine feminine. Maybe it's in the future. Maybe it's already been used. I was really surprised, but you know, the Dragon Commando has a gland that creates a kind of poison, and I think 1 gram is enough to kill a human being, okay? And the poison mixture has other ingredients also, but I could detect a similar animal, not exactly like the Dragon Commando, but when you examine genetically, because it's quite organic, it's look like a Dragon Commando, the poison that comes from that gland. Boy. In European country, we don't know any antidote, okay? Also, I could see an explosion in a capital that might happen in between 2 or 3 weeks. These Shizuku Kazuku 4 leader who's planning it, and they want to blame it for the 3 main leaders. So they would go to jail because of that. Okay? They want to take over. These people do not take drugs. They extremely health oriented. I mean, they eat healthily. They take care of their body energetically. They are a type of star seeds. They have capacities, more capacities than an average humans. They are much more taller than average Japanese people. I'm convinced after people say that I'm crazy, you believe it, you don't. There is a race that disappeared from Japan a few hundred years ago, okay? At this time, there were certain races in China, certain races in India, okay? 3 races in Asia was sharing human territories, okay? And this race in Japan, they look like humans. I mean, they would walk on the street, you would say they are humans. That is what I saw. And you think whatever you want. I don't care. This channel is entertainment purposes, I tell you now. These Japanese people are extremely tall, which normally Japanese people are not. It's because these are starseed from this race. And you would not recognize if actually this race you are facing with, and they look like Japanese people, but much taller, okay? So that was in my download also, and it was really interesting because I don't speak any Japanese, okay? I learn a bit of Chinese, but I'm really crap at it. So when my spirit guide were talking about shizoku and kazuku and suku, kuru, suku, whatever, I was like, what? And after when I googled it in, I was surprised to find results. Except this kurusuku. Suku is a kind of college school. And after my spirit guide showed me that this is a martial arts school. Actually, it's not a school, it's a higher level. It's really professional, and they learn a lot there. So this Simone, for example, learned there. Simone, I don't know, it's a woman, that's her name. There's a Ö at the end. And she learned making this poison there. I found this poison from a dragon komodo. Actually, it's not from a dragon komodo. It's like genetic mixture of dragon komodo and something else, because it's not it's look like a dragon komodo, but the poison is extremely dangerous. This woman has an antidote. I mean, knows, because it's her who created this poison. There are other things in it. There are many organic origins, so from plants and animals. These people will take over Europe. Europe is fucked up. I mean, like, for example, most countries in Europe, you are not allowed to have guns, okay? And these families use guns. I mean, gun shooting will be everywhere on the street, like in the US. And these people who are trained in this kurusuku, they can escape from everywhere in a few minutes. They're extremely skilled. I mean, I can imagine, for example, if the gendarme would arrest them, they will be out in an hour. And they won't care if they kill gendarmes there. I mean, it's like they can escape. I mean, you need special trained gendarme or somebody who can handle these people, because I will be honest, I don't know how they can handle it. These 80 people who is training in kuru suku in Japan, they are French. They are from France. And the rest of the 500, they want to train also. These people will be like practically killing machine. And they want to take over the secret society. They actually want to destroy the secret society and build something new up. And I want to use the relations they have in justice system, in the professionals, everybody. They are not interested in kids. They are interested in the business that the pedophilic business brings money. But they are not interested in kidnapping and things like that. They are a criminal group, so they do the drug business and all kind of shady stuff. What I could see was really strange. They interested in young woman who's extremely fertile, very young woman. And I have impression that they marry in between, and for some reason the woman in their clan has difficulty to carry out a baby in a womb, and they want to use a woman to do that. So they have some scientific project. It's quite similar to the secret society, but different orientation, and they have different agenda. They beheaded 3 members of the 7 leader. I don't know if the police found it or not. And they will behead in the next few days the 4th one. They had a discussion with these leaders. They wanted these leaders to work for them, but they refused. So they beheaded them. You need to understand the secret society is full with drug addicts who are incapable of disciplining themselves. These people are very disciplined. They don't take drug. As I told you, they're very healthy. They know what they do, and they know what they want. They are aim-oriented. Boy. Oh, shit. Boy. Michael and Kendrick, can you show me, please? Can you take control over my reading, please? I don't want any foreign energies here. És a Katárjani Kínára. This is not a source. I want to read about this situation. Yeah, they're really angry about. Yeah, somebody's really angry about this. Actually, there is a water sign woman who made an alliance with these Japanese people, and with them they were a water sign guy and a fire sign young woman, a Leo, I think, who was trying to make a deal with them. But the problem is that they was not expecting what will happen, because they were not expecting that these people will take over their business. They were thinking they will rebuild it themselves. Okay, and this is not the case. They're realizing that they are practically fucked, because they give up too much information to these Japanese and they now want to take over. That is what's happening. They're trying to destroy all my cars, honestly. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What about Versailles? Why are they talking, my spirit guides, about Versailles? What about Versailles source? Something in Versailles, in the garden. The fourth person will be beheaded in a Versailles garden during the night. Or is it possible? I think they lock it down, no, for the night. Can't just get in like that. Okay. You need to understand these people does not care about this technology this army use, because they hacked actually the Chinese army, and they have information other armies also. So the development, they know, I mean, they have a high level technology available for themselves from their network from Japan. Okay, and they don't care about the army in a country where they bought these properties. Okay, they don't want to build in. They might want to use some connection in, but they believe the technology is much more developed than the army use in a country where they want to go in Europe. Okay. I can see this 80 person in this Kurusoku martial arts school. Shit. They go through a certain genotherapy. They want to make them a kind of star seeds. Okay. There was lots of research in Japan about genotherapy. So show me the name of the scientists, which I won't tell you now. I can't read your all message, but I'm not a child, okay? But I'm adult, okay? Second, I don't have my equipment because it was stolen from my house, so I can see all the message, and I can answer you, okay? And I'm giving out information that is really unbelievable for the people that is not involved in this, you know, but those who are involved, especially the police who will find these bodies, knows that I'm telling the right thing, okay? You probably are a psychiatrist or psychologist or something like professional like that, French big-headed somebody who knows nothing about, you think you know everything when you don't, okay? You are locked up in your big world, you know, you feel so fucking powerful over everybody. A narcissistic. Get off my channel, please. Thank you. It's my channel, it's me who decide, not you. Get off. So we have here 3 of wands. Hold on a second. Wow, the 60 million was paid by them for the information on the army. No, the Japanese won't take over Europe. It's not. They will train Europeans to work for them, but they will have a huge control over this, okay? That is the agenda. After there are different groups, has different agendas over Europe and how they get their power. This is a fight between groups that most of the humans in Europe does not even realize is going on. This is all hidden. I remind psychiatrists or psychologists on my channel, legally you don't have a right to make an expertise opinion about me according what I do on this channel. It is stated this channel for entertainment purposes. Any other way you can show it up in your fucking ass. I don't care your opinion. Do you understand? I had enough of this nonsense. You can't imagine, guys, out there how many psychiatrists are narcissistic. They think they are this elite, this intellectual. They should have been never ever been in this job because they know nothing about their expertise, you know. I know many countries, the psychologists in better developed than in France. They are really in a child's shoes. They did not do any development in psychology in France. I mean, they are on the same level than 100 years ago, or 50 years, 60 years ago. Nothing has changed. It's really bad because the whole world is advanced, psychology, science advanced, and these people stuck in a mud somewhere in the past. And that's why when they look up innocent people, that's when they give legal expertise when they are not expertise. And they are big-headed, narcissistic people because they think they are powerful. Okay, this is a personal threatening. They're trying to control my cars, but they can't. Doesn't matter. It's really bad when a psychiatrist is delusional, huh? And part of this shit community. Make herself look like Catholic when she's a fucking voodoo. So we have here, no, these people won't tell you the truth. These people wear mask, intellectual, elite. Shove it in your ass, bitch. Who cares? I took us I want. If a judge will tell me that I have to go to you to have a psychological expertise, I will go there. And during that 1 hour, I will respect you. In my private life, I do whatever I want. You have no power over it. Do you understand? I don't kill anybody. I'm not dangerous. I'm not sick psychologically. You can't prove that because other psychiatrists examined me. So if you give about me a fake expertise, you will lose your license or you will even go to prison. Do you understand? Yes, if you want, you can take it threatening. I give a fucking shit. It's my human right that you're trying to violate just because you have a high degree. My new lawyer will get you in jail for that because you don't have a right to violate human rights in France. Do you understand? These are intellectual people in powerful position in this country. There's an earth sign woman. There's a young water sign woman who wants to be an empress. This was a Scorpio energy. This is little fights between them, you know. There's a water sign guy, actually not one, but at least 5 different water sign guy. I can see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They all fighting for who will have the power. Go and fight one, and these Japanese will fuck you up. I said, so let's just go and fight. Who's got the power? Oh yes, who's got the power? Who's got the money? Oh gosh, these idiot people, my god. I had enough of this. Sometimes, you know, I prefer doing love readings. It's less dangerous. Well, there are people that usually love readings, or usually people are interested who are not ready to meet their soulmate. And they all want to have their soulmate, and they want to have their soulmate to work on themselves and be ready, and things like that, you know. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is what's happening. Imagine this is the power. Imagine these creatures is different groups, criminal groups. And they all want to have this power. There's a fight over it. Oh, Jesus said, you don't even read the Bible, bitch. Get off my channel, huh? Another demon who goes to church. A hateful person who hates. Jesus does not even know you, bitch. You're so fucking hateful. You have nothing to do with Christ-like love. You don't know Jesus. You don't know God, and they don't know you. Do you understand? You are a religious person, but it does not mean you know God. You have even no idea who is God and what is God and who is Jesus and what is Jesus. Do you understand? So get off my channel. Oh, you can watch it. I give a shit. Huh? I don't care. Religious people are the most narrow-minded people. It's not an accident that it was said that religion, but blind people, they can't see the reality. They are delusional. Religious people are delusional. Religious people don't have living faith. They have a faith in something, but it doesn't have to do anything. I mean, it doesn't do anything with God and Jesus. Because if it would, they would have a living faith, but they don't. They are delusional. They should be locked up, believing that the wine is blood of Christ and a bread of body of Jesus, and eating it and believing it, that is true. When you sprinkle water on a baby and you think that her life changed, what is it if not delusional? Well, if you don't look up, the Catholics, how dare you look up spiritual people? It's exactly the same. We have different faith, but you have to respect it because we live in democracy. Do you understand? And if you don't respect the human rights, you will go to prison for it. Discrimination, racism, the white supremacy, chauvinism, neo-Nazi movement. They were Christians. There is for leader both properties that, like, they might have older building on it, like a chateau. Some of them even has vineyards. Well, Chinese people like buying that because it's a la mode in China. Nine of Cups. Yeah, these 4 leader wants to have more money because they have a plan, and for that they need the milliards of euros, and they want to milk actually Europe for that. Very interesting. What is funny about Christian people, they hate tarot, they say it's evil, but they are there and watching it. It is really funny. 7 of Swords. There is a sword wants to say something about these swords. Well, if somebody wants to know more about these people, contact me. Well, somebody is doing magic on this divine feminine they want to kill. So this divine feminine won't receive any justice, but will be betrayed. And unfortunately, this is not successful. Because she was going on karma water. But there is a judge who's coming out. I don't know which one, because there was a judge who was corrupted, but there is a judge also who was not corrupted, actually, who's fighting injustice. This one, the evil one. This one is the evil one. What about this evil judge, a corrupted judge? Temperance is fucked up. Boy. You might even go to prison. look at that. This is what's happening with this judge. These are avenging archangels. Actually, these are not archangels. These are avenging angels that are more powerful than archangels. Because archangels can fight, but they don't go everywhere. These avenging angels are neutral. These avenging angels do the dirty job for Source and God. They're extremely powerful, and many entities fear them. They kind of justiciar. They pissed off with this judge. They're really pissed off. I mean, I don't want to be the place of this person. Honestly, this judge needs to, this corrupted judge, this is a corrupted judge. He needs to understand that maybe he is powerful on a tribunal. But when it comes to Source, God, and universe, he is nothing. He can't decide against will of God because he will be busted. This is an extremely narcissistic person. It's really dangerous when a narcissistic person in a high position like that. I have the impression this is an older person. I mean, it's a huge spiritual attack on him. And it's God who sent this on him. These judge manipulated a lot. I mean, lots of injustice happened because of his decision. He had two choices: to make the right decision or take and being corrupted. Take the money. And he took it. This is an older person, huh? This judge pushed many in despair and destroyed many. And he will be obliged to protect himself. Why? Oh my God. He judged somebody from this Shizuku Kazuku family who's in prison now. This judge will be killed by these terrorists. This Shizuku Kazuku, maybe he will be the fourth person who will be beheaded. I don't know. That is personal opinion. It's not a download. But I'm telling you, this judge pissed off the Japanese. You can start shitting in your pants, bitch. Yeah, this is a young man who's innocent, and he took money to judge him. Actually, it was this guy, this young man, was a scapegoat for the secret society. And these Japanese people are really pissed off because it was hidden that actually this guy, young guy, has coming from the Shizuku and Kazuku family. One of the parents is Shizuku and the other parent is Kazuku. You fucked up the wrong person. This is a corrupted judge. This is not a nice judge, huh? I'm not talking, and this is an old person. I mean, he's supposed to be in retreat. I think, I don't know why he's working. I think for the secret society, okay? And he will regret because he made an unjust decision, and he will be killed because of that by these terrorist people, huh? He did not look, checked who did he judge was innocent, who did they use as a scapegoat. And you know, these people actually who brought these Japanese people in, when these Japanese people will find out you used one of the family members as a scapegoat, and you worked with this judge, that this Japanese origin guy goes to prison, oh, baby, you will be all fucked up. You will be all fucked up. I hope they're watching this. Or at least this Simone. Defeat. This group, your defeat is inevitable. After these terrorists will be on this country, how the justice system will deal with it, I have no idea, because evidently they have to adapt to it somehow and fight it. But the Satanist groups, you can say bye-bye to your power. They don't want to work with this guy. Oh no. They don't want to work with this guy. They want revenge on this guy. And when they find out who did this job, that this guy went innocent in a prison, they want to get revenge on God with this judge. And as I see, they have some psychic power also. They have some spiritual power. It will take no long time to find out who worked with this corrupted judge to use this guy, young guy, as a scapegoat and put him in a jail innocently. And they did not know that this guy, I think the mother was Shizuku and the father was Kazoku. This judge has the habit to put foreigner people in prison. I think he's racist. What is this here? Okay, I need to redo this. Yeah, if we start soon panicking, huh? I don't care how much you have security guards around you. These guys, I mean, they are, you can't stop them. Do you understand? It's really difficult to stop them. Wow. Okay, this divine feminine is a high priestess, okay? She won't be killed by these Japanese. Because the problem is that these entities, the race they work with, knows the race where the soul of this divine feminine belongs to. And they're backing up because they are afraid. No, not afraid, but they don't want to. Well, there are secrets you don't have to know, but they don't want to have a fight with those race. Do you understand? So you paid that hitman who won't do the job. She's backing up. She's receiving now an order that she has no right to kill this divine feminine. Do you understand, bitch? That water sign woman. And also she's receiving the order that she has to kill you, water sign woman, because you worked with the judge to scapegoat that young man and put him in prison innocent because he is Asian foreigner, not knowing that he's coming from a Shizoku Kazuku family. Oh, babe. Oh, babe. I don't want to be in your place. When so stay, you don't touch somebody, don't touch. So why do you touch? This is that's what's wrong with narcissistic people. They think they are gods. They can do everything. They can kill whoever they want, and they will get away with it until they don't bump into a bigger shark than they are, and then they are fucked. And you know you won't be able to give them any money, because this guy is really important. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy will escape from prison soon. I'm telling you. Because they won't let this guy in a prison innocent. Are you kidding? You touched a young man who's coming from an extremely powerful royal family. Do you understand? Not knowing. You probably thought he's Chinese. And you thought you are superior. Then you are not. These people are fucking themselves up. Everything what they did in the past is coming back. All their crimes. I pick up on an Italian woman who's calling from a prison. She's innocent, she's in prison. And this judge fucked her up again because she is foreigner, was a scapegoat. She's calling an Italian mafia member. Honey, soon. Terrorist groups, mafias will hunt you down, bitches. Your kind of people will hunt you down. Not the police. You can escape from the justice system as you bribe them. Your kind of people will hunt you down. Because you are big-headed narcissistic and not knowingly you fucked up people who belongs to really powerful families. And you are in a big shit now. Do you really think the gendarme will protect you? Do you really think the police will protect you? Unbelievable. These people fucking themselves up. I'm telling you, huh? They even sacrificed a woman and a child, actually, whose husband belongs to the IRA, I don't know, this terrorist group. I can see genetic identification. They find the body. What you think what will happen? When this terrorist group will find out that one of their members' family was sacrificed by this group, these people are fucked. I mean, you fucked yourself up, huh? You fucked yourself up, all of you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They want to escape. This is their bad karma. This is their bad karma. They're so afraid of the justice system, so they're corrupting it in every places. Those who knows who they are, they don't dare to touch them because their hands are tied. Do you think these people will protect you? Honey, this is your bad karma. Your kind of people will take you out, bitches. And you can start shitting in your pants. For the investigators who's investigating the headless bodies, if you find any DNA, you will be surprised of the results. I'm telling you. Actually, it will be classified as a secret dossier after you will see the DNA. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Many of these people, we receive a message that the new beginning is in a prison, huh? That's for sure. But some of them, the big fishes, escape. And how ironic is that the big fishes are taken out by their kind. I mean, and actually, this water sign woman was calculating with an earth sign man to call in the Japanese so they can push out a certain Russian group from the country so they can take over the power. And now the Russian group is pissed off also because they realize what's going on. So you have the Russian group, the Japanese group after you, you have an Italian, and you have an Irish group after you. Soon the Irish will be after you. They did not realize yet. They will receive soon the DNA either identification about the woman and a child who was sacrificed. You fucked. You're fucked. I mean, this judge is gone, huh? So I don't know, if you have 5 times stronger 5 times stronger protection than a president himself. Even that can't help you. Your kind of people will take you out. You who escape from the justice. Do you understand? What? I think I finished this reading. This is quite a specific reading. It's not for the big public and collective. It's not for divine feminine, divine masculine. This is actually what's going in the background in karmic land. These group of people are so desperate to get rid of their karma. You can't. You can't. How will you escape 1, 2, 3, 4 terrorist groups you pissed off? And they won't make peace with you because you caused death. Do you understand? You caused death. Except the Japanese, the guy didn't die, but he went to prison innocent because of this judge and this water sign woman, actually, who hired them, called them in to take power in the country. And actually, this water sign woman who used this Japanese young guy as a scapegoat. How ironic is that, isn't it? And she hired them to kill this divine feminine. And now this hit woman, because she's not a man, receiving an order not to do that. Because this kuru suku martial arts school is not just a martial arts school, but a spiritual center also, but on a dark side. They do divination on a high level. They know who is this divine feminine, and they do not want to deal with her, do not want to touch her, because there's entities, the race where her soul is coming from, extremely powerful. They don't want to have a war with them. Do you understand? And you, some judge from, I don't know what tribunal, you know, I'm sure you're really powerful on that tribunal. You fucking up a divine feminine who is innocent, whose soul is extremely powerful. You fucking up because you want to sacrifice her. You want to be powerful, okay? Now you are fucked. I'm not saying that the Japanese are not more powerful. I mean, don't misunderstand. The Japanese are quite very powerful, and they can kill this divine feminine if they want. They don't want the consequences, what will happen after. You, who don't think, who don't check out who is this divine feminine, you give a shit, like you give a shit about the other people who you judged unjustly and innocent, and now you will be in trouble. No, just wait. I mean, maybe the Irish guys won't go after you because, but they will figure out. I mean, the leaders, all the secret Satanist organization, they fucked up. They fucked up, I'm telling you. Because there was a lot of Anglo-Saxon victim here. And they have some identifications also. I think they found some documents or some clothes or something that was hidden. You didn't even notice it. And they can't identify all the body they found, but this woman and this child, they can, and they already contacted the father of this child you killed, you sacrificed, with the mother. What do you think the father will do with the Irish guys? Just a question. Is this Irish guy a leader? Because if he is, you are more fucked than you think. Yes. He's a leader. He's a leader in that terrorist group. Gosh, these people. This is, I'm sorry for laughing. I should not laugh. But what shall I say? You fucked yourself up. Well, this reading was actually, so told me to put it up. Certain people watching who needs to hear it. If there's not too many people who watch it, I understand. I put it up the other purpose because lots of people stealing my prediction, and after they presenting it as theirs in a law enforcement system or wherever they do, I don't care. I don't mind if criminals are arrested because of my predictions, okay? But what I mind when the person who's pretending to be me is a Luciferian and does not give the entire information and select who to save and who not to save. Do you understand? Because in my predictions, souls want to save all, and these Luciferians don't want to save all. So many information was not given to the right person, only partially, and lots of people died and suffered because of these people, these fake mediums, fake psychics, and but I don't care that you take the job of the high priestess that's she's supposed to have. It doesn't matter, you know, because if you could take it, that's meaning it was not for her. She has to do something else, you know. So she won't be in competition with you because there is no any. Do you understand? You don't measure up to her. Simple as that. After you think you are superior, that is your narcissistic problem. She's fine, okay? If she does not have that job, doesn't matter. She will have something else. Source is abundant, and universe is abundant. There is enough for everybody. I understand why these people fighting or are in competition for something. And when they get a job like that and they not deliver what they promise, after there's a problem. After they manipulating, trying to blame everybody, and at the end they will lose anyway. So I just don't care about. I won't stress myself out about this. Especially, I want to focus on my ascension, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm ascending. And if there is a prediction I have to give, because it's important what I do, after whatever happens, my destiny is in the hand of source and universe and not yours. And I don't care how much spell work you do on it, what the fuck you do with it, because you can't touch it. Do you understand? You are not that powerful. You are not God, and you are not source, and you are not universe. Simple as that. So this message knows, the person who listened to it knows it's for them. And for majority of the people who might watch it for I don't know what reason, it does not say anything. My suggestion for this secret society, put your pants up and run, bitches, because Well, you fucked yourself up really badly, but it's not my fault. Have a lovely day. Pardon. I'll have a lovely night. Wherever you watch me, whenever you watch me. Take care. Bye bye.